So I work for the French government in the task force called Etalab, which is the Open Government Data Task Force for the French Prime Minister, and we're building data.gouv.fr, which is the national open data platform for France. So right after we launched data.gouv.fr, the project got a lot of interest from citizens, from innovators, and the whole idea of open data is to make sure that the data assets that the state collects are actually made useful for everyone. So the whole question was, how do we make sure that the work we've done, building this platform, gathering the government's data sets, making it open, publicly available, actually leads to changes in people's lives? In order for that to happen, we needed it to encourage the development of services, applications. We needed to encourage a sort of better informed public debate thanks to data journalism, thanks to data visualizations, thanks to all these developments that can be built on open data. And the main factor that brings this sort of developments back is usually the fact that those innovators need to have an audience. They need to have resources. They need to be able to reach the broader public. As the government, we're in a very privileged position to connect all these actors, to really become a platform of sorts, where we bring in those young up-and-coming developers, we bring the designers, we bring in those innovators together, and we make them more well-known to the general public, and we try to bring those connections together. So far we've had 3 rounds of this startup challenge. Right, and this contest has led to about 20 startups being recognized as specifically innovative. So to bring this sort of initiatives forward, there are many dimensions in which we can make a bigger impact on people's lives by partnering with innovators. The first obvious thing is we need to release more data, because the more tools innovators have at their disposal, the better equipped they will be in order to develop those new services. The other thing is, of course, we've been talking to the entire French community, but there's a bias in the sense that people that follow what we do have been able to apply to this contest. So we now want to partner with all the major cities throughout France, beyond Paris and beyond the usual communities we've been able to bring together at our meetups, at our events, so that local innovation also gets recognized by this contest. And the third point, and that's something we're very happy about, this 4th edition of Data Connections that's going on right now, actually, is for the first time open to projects worldwide, as long as the product is available in French. So it's a way to encourage innovation wherever it happens in the world, as long as it is data-driven, and as long as it's useful for the French-speaking audiences that we try to empower through open data and the power of open. The key to make this project sustainable is for innovators to be able to bring new ideas to the drawing board and to build new services. And that happens only if the government and all its agencies is able to make more data sets available. We launched the Open Data Initiative in France in 2011. We now have a very good track record of working with all the different agencies and departments. There's a massive amount of data that's been made available. But so far, we still are falling short in terms of having access to the best quality, real-time data about the larger systems of our environment. So there's a tremendous opportunity here to make government more modern, more open, more transparent, and much more effective in the way we deliver public services. I think that the tremendous developments in technology that we've seen over the past few years have radically changed the amount of transparency that can go into the system. And as in every industrial nation, we face challenges linked to the transformation of our populations. We face really key questions about what should be our role in the world, how should public policies adapt to these changes, right? And I think what makes me very hopeful is the fact that thanks to much better access to data, much better tools to inform the public about those problems and these challenges, I think we can come to much better solutions than what we've even imagined so far, and that is what makes me hopeful. I think the power of open really lies in the hands of the citizens, and it's about what we can do about information. And it's all about how can we change the world thanks to this better access to data.